See you tomorrow, man. Later. Oh, that's cool. Man, that is cool in the gang. You guys are awesome. Thanks. What's up, brother? Gotta get that banana. What's going on, gentlemen? Can't complain at all. That's it. That's all it is. That is all it is. Oh, my key fell off. Can't have that. All right, gentlemen. Peace in the Middle East. All right. We are out. We are out. Where'd you start, brother, this week? Man, stay, man, stay. Stick it out. Just put up with it. You can be good. Another new hire just started this week. Freedom. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Gotta keep a positive attitude. All right, like I said, there's a bunch of new people. I saw a bunch today wearing blue vests. That means you are here less than 30 days. The blue vest denotes, hey, don't yell at me. I'm new. Give me a break. I don't know how things work. Because what happens is if you don't know the ebb and flow of the warehouse, you're going to bump into people or you're going to step on toes in a sense, like not knowing how things work. So people are going to get a little like impatient with you if you walk through the warehouse and not know how things work because you're new. But if you have that blue vest on, it lets everybody know, okay, this person's been here less than 30 days. Give them a break. So, that being said, I'm going home. I'm tired. I could have stayed 2 hours. Anyway, so let me tell you, I started at our start time. Last night our start time was 4:45, and I stayed until 11. No, 11 something. I forget exactly, but it was like 6.5 hours. And because it was over 6 hours, they pay me like an extra 30 minutes or something. Like I got like 7 hours or something, but I only worked 6.5. I don't know how it works, but they gave me like the benefit of the doubt on the pay. Today we started. Start time was at 5:30, so I clocked in at 5:25. Clock starts as soon as you hit that clock. Boom, that's when it starts. I clocked in at 5:25 and clocked out at 10:51. So it was like 5 hours and 20 minutes or whatever. And then again, I'm seeing a lot of new people, so they're still hiring. And a lot of these people are permanent from what I understand. It's not seasonal yet. So seasonal kicks in, I think, next month, October. So here we are, September 14th, 2021. And permanent employees are still getting hired. So that's at the La Mirada hub. I don't know about Cerritos, which is not far. The Cerritos hub is driving wise like 5-10 minutes away from here. It's right down the street, really. So this hub is new, but because of the high volume and high businesses, the growth of the businesses in the Cerritos area and the La Mirada area have sparked the need for more UPS deliveries and pickups. So that's a good sign for me and for any UPSer or potential soon-to-be UPSer, whoever you are, or if you just started. So one of the things that I found out today, I talked to a driver. She's been a driver for several years. She's worked for UPS for like 7 or 8 years, and 3 or 4 of those years have been drivers. I mean, she's been a driver for like 3 or 4 years, but she's been with the company for like 7 or 8 years. She works out of this hub, so I saw her today. Drives a really nice car, which most of the drivers do, because they make 100 and something grand a year. She said to me, which I've heard from other drivers, stay at this hub because it's only a year old. Your seniority is going to skyrocket because people quit, people transfer, people promote pretty rapidly. So that gives me the opportunity to have my seniority go higher as a package handler. So if I stay in the package handling section, my seniority is just going to skyrocket. I can, after 6 months, I can transfer around a little bit. There's other jobs here, and there's a lot of good ones. I may do it. It depends. But so far, so good. I'm having fun as a package handler. I don't dislike it. I actually like being a package handler. So she said the driver training that she received to drive the brown package trucks is 2 weeks long. There's an instructor who rides around with you on a like a route schedule, and they instruct you for 2 whole weeks and certify you on how to turn left, turn right, you know, how to reverse, how to deal with traffic accidents, how to deal with customers, how to deal with emergency situations. What if your truck breaks down? What if you get a flat? What if there's an earthquake? They train you on all that in the 2 weeks. And so she said after those 2 weeks, you don't get a route, you're trained. So she goes, at this hub, she goes, your wait time is about a year, maybe a little less. She goes, so she goes, put your paperwork in as soon as you're eligible, which for me, it'll be 3 months in about 2 weeks. So, because I've already got my 10 weeks in, that's 2.5 months. So 2 more weeks, it'll be 3 months. So then I have to wait 3 more months, because after 6 months, that's when I can put in my paperwork to request the driver training. When I do that, the boss reviews it, signs off on it, and then he's like, take it easy. Then he'll review it, and then you basically wait. And then they bump you up based upon seniority. But here, you bump up fast. So if I put in my paperwork after 6 months, and the supervisor's like, the boss is like, yeah, you're good. I have no problem with your attendance is good. They look at that big time. Your attitude, your attendance, if you're a safe worker, if you don't sky out, take 20-minute breaks, take 10 minutes. They give you a 10-minute break, take a 10-minute break. All right, so then you become a driver within a year. But you'll probably do cover routes, which most drivers have done. That's what they do. You'll cover somebody while he's on vacation or she's on vacation. And so that's 2 or 3 weeks at a shot, which is cool because they may have you cover 4 or 5, 6 times a year. So you'll cover quite a bit for 2 or 3 weeks at a shot, and you'll be making a couple of thousand a week because you're getting $27 an hour. And you're working 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, sometimes 6. So you'll make a couple of grand a week, which is pretty good. So and then eventually you'll get your own route. I don't know how long that takes, but again, this driver I spoke to today, she has only been at this hub for a year. She transferred here because it's a new hub, and she wanted to have her seniority start here versus at the other hub. So she transferred here, and now her seniority is going to be good. She also told me this herself, this driver. She said, right now is a good time for anyone who's got a Class A license, which is the tractor trailer. You drive the big rigs, the 18-wheelers, tractor trailer, Class A license. If you're an experienced driver and you have at least a year on the road driving, working for like one of the big trucking companies, UPS literally will hire you off the street and put you in the union, and you could drive 18-wheelers for UPS, and they get paid $43 an hour, plus your union, plus you get your 401k, your medical, dental, vision, overtime, and all that kind of stuff. They have a strange schedule. They mostly work at night. They come in, late at night, like 10:30, 11, 12, and then they drive and they bounce because the 18-wheelers, that's better time for them. You see them on the roads late at night. That's better for 18-wheelers. And they'll do state-to-state stuff, like they'll go to San Francisco, Sacramento and back, San Diego and back, Bakersfield and back, or Vegas and back, Arizona, Phoenix and back. And so they may be on the road for 2 or 3 days, picking up, dropping off. Then they're off for like 4 days, and then they're back on the road for 2 or 3 or 4 days, and then they're off for 3 or 4 days. They have a strange schedule. There's one of them right now. I'll show you. So he's driving the tractor trailers. So you can do that if you are an experienced, meaning you have at least 1 year on the road as a safe 18-wheeler driver. Keyword safe. Then they will tighten you up, or as we say in the Teamsters, they'll straighten you out. You know what I'm saying? They'll straighten you out a little bit. You'll get straightened out. You become a made guy, you know, a wise guy. You become one of the boys, a good fella. So after everything I just told you, I'm getting in the car. It's nice and chilly, which I like, because it was hot in there. And also, it's been hot all day. So for it to be a little chilly right now, I ain't tripping. Put you guys in the holder. And I'm calling it. I'm going to call it. When I say I'm calling it, I mean I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go sleep. And then I rejoined my gym today to develop my strength training for this job, specifically for UPS, because UPS has really helped me with my fitness as far as my losing weight and stuff like that. Absolutely has. I've lost. Oh, sorry. I was hinging around not long ago. I weighed myself, like when I said not long ago, before I started working here, and it was like I was hinging around the 236-ish, 237-ish, which is not great for my height. I'm 6 feet tall. But it's better than I once was. I used to be 247-ish. So now I weighed myself today, 226. So I dropped in the 2.5 months I've been here from 237 down to 226. So that's 11 pounds. So I'm proud of myself for that. Dropped 11 pounds. And that's a big deal for me because I want to lose weight. I want to maintain that. I want to keep it off and just keep drinking a lot of water. And that's what's one of the keys: drinking a lot of water, and 5 days a week working 5 and 6 hour shifts, moving around, sweating at this place right here. So if I keep that up, I'm sure those other 10 pounds I'm trying to lose will come off, because the goal for me was always 20 pounds. So I'm 226. Take 10 off of that, it puts me at 216. And that's my goal. 6 feet tall, 216 pounds. I think that's a healthy weight, especially when I'm doing weight training and strength training, which is for me push-ups and some lightweight work. Like I was bench pressing 200 pounds today, which isn't a lot of weight. Some people are like, 200 pounds, that's nothing. But I was repping it like 10 repetitions, 200 pounds. So if you're stronger than that, great, good for you, man. I'm not trying to brag. I'm in my 50s. All that hyper ego is gone, dude. I'm just trying to stay healthy, make my money, and go home. I hope you guys have a good Tuesday night. And it is time for me to bounce. I'm saying goodbye to people as they look at me and say, hey, look, there's that guy. There's that dude. There's that YouTube guy. Hey, another thing real quick before I get off. I want to say thank you to all you guys, man, for watching my channel. There's over 300 of you subscribers who are interested in what I have to say about UPS, about life, and about fitness, about healthy lifestyles, about hard work, about 401ks, about whatever I'm going through in my life. So I super appreciate that, man. You guys are awesome. I try to keep these videos short, but I tend to have a lot to say because I'm excited. I just got off work and I'm all ramped up. Time on deck right now is 11 o'clock on the nose. And I'm going to go get something to eat and then take a shower and call it. And then I'll do what I can tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. If something interesting pops up, I'll do it. I'll do a film, I'll video it and I'll talk about it. Or if you guys have any interesting questions or whatever, or if you work for UPS and you guys have an interesting story, comment on it. I'll talk about it. And thanks a lot again for watching. You guys are off the chain, man. I wore this tangerine shirt to work today. I look like a doggone orange in there. All right, thanks.